이곳에서 최대한 지원하도록 하겠습니다. 걱정하지 마세요. 이곳에서 최대한 지원하도록 하겠습니다.
You know, it's funny because I I didn't have my mic plugged in the entire time, so I was like talking a little bit, but don't worry, I wasn't saying anything important. I was just saying in that Axion fight, I just needed my second awakening to last until he got to the groggy phase because he was just about to disappear. Um, I did try to do the verses in 7 minutes. I did not make it, and I kind of just gave up on it because honestly, that that's a that's a doozy. If I'm to make it, almost everyone in my team has to have like super like they not only have to have super gear, they have to have amps as well, like mega amps. That is the only way to make the cut line. I mean, I could try to get stronger myself, but like I said, like I don't have the resources at the moment to make myself any more stronger than I currently am. But that hasn't really kept anyone from you know, joining my parties. Like there have been some really duped out people, like, you know, pray ISIS ready people that have been joining my parties, but fucking heroic challenge is no joke at all. It is a fucking monster. It's a goddamn monster. I tried. I really did. I did everything in my power to try to beat it. But alas, I couldn't. Normally I do one cycle Rosen, even with what I have. This character is more than capable of doing it, but for some reason I didn't do it this time. Honestly, I can just wait. I don't want them to get hurt. Not right now. Go for it. Alright, here we go. Now, even though the title of my stream said 3 gold cards, this will happen before the stream, which kind of inspired me to stream today, because everybody that is not the important characters that needed antimatter particles, they all got gold cards. My main got a gold card, my summoner got a gold card, all of my graduates basically. Okay, I reached the max, that's good. All of my like Oh, the game volume is too loud again? Ah, not again. It keeps doing this. Every time. To answer your question, Kodak, is the game still popular? Yeah, the game's popular. It's just that it's gotten to the point where it's really just like like majority of the people who play the game is end game, so that's something that really can't be helped. Let me try something. Hold on, let me try something, guys. Hold on. Is it like really, really low for you guys? Can you barely hear the volume right now? Can you like barely hear it? I'm just testing if I reduce the audio on my headset, does it reduce the audio of the stream? And I'm not entirely sure. I'm thinking it's incorrect. I can only hear it being dim on my end, but I want to ask you guys. Is it too like low? If it is, I'm just gonna raise my volume on my headphones and see if that makes a difference. By the way, is today Superior Day? If it is, I'm pretty sure my summoner can be a Taybbers graduate or a Fiend War graduate. Cause I need to get rid of these. These can go. These can go. They've served their purpose, but they can just go. I'm done with Fiend War for now. Everyone important has done it. Let's go ahead and do Taybbers. Taybbers, hooray! To all the people that are in the chat, if you got a whole lot of good, sexy alts, by all means, go ahead and bring them, because this now is the time. Let's see. Gonna be running like 8 Taybbers. That's what I'll let them know. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I should be doing 7 Taybbers rounds. 7 TV. Alright, let's begin. I saw the stuff being weak. Also, how long does it take to get endgame, and is PvP still popping? PvP, I don't know what's going on with it. It's a separate beast entirely. However, PvP in terms of like audience, it's gotten a lot more popular because of, as Tiger's Eye 85 or Rosara here has just mentioned, PvP tournaments are now becoming like, you know, known by the community, and people do participate, and they watch the streams and all that, and just check them out. I watched one of them, and it was really, really interesting to see. Like, it was very good. Just the level of yeah, I don't think I can bring this guy. I'm sorry, man. I know I said I know I'd look for everybody, but this kind of a liability. I'm sorry, buddy. Unless you were one of the people watching, then I would bring you back, but probably not. The most recent patch reduced the time it takes to get epics and created a link from Harlib to Tabor epics. Yeah, basically he's pretty much saying exactly what I would end up telling you right now. It is a lot more easier to get to endgame without you having to spend any IRL money. The only thing that I would say as a warning is that you need to be patient and have some time on your hands. Because if you don't have any time on your hands, I'm trying to test the stream here and making sure it's not completely like chopped off. If you don't have a lot of time on your hands, then you may not have a good time with PvPing, period. I mean, not PvP. Getting to end game. Period. I looked at the word PvP, so I thought about PvP. But yeah, that's basically the general consensus of it. Once you reach level 95, every dungeon that you do from that point onward is a gold mine. Everything serves a purpose. From assault mode, from assault mode to Dawning Crevice, to regular hell modes or Sky Rift preferably, to Taybbers runs, which I'm about to do right now, as you'll see, and then all the way up to Fiend War and then ultimately Prey Raid. But I wouldn't worry too much about Prey Raid because I think that in a little bit they'll be well, maybe not in a little bit, but eventually they'll be giving the Prey Raid solo. So people who couldn't get into parties because of whale mentality or whatever, for those who couldn't get into the parties, they have the opportunity to once again be able to grind up to end game, like true end game, by themselves. No, you're not going to get end game in a day. That no one's going to get end game in a day. Even though I'm technically end game, I'm not at the end game that I am, like, you know, a true fan of, because I'm still trying to strive towards, you know, helping all of my characters and all of my ults if possible. That's the main reason I get on the game, is just to help out all of my other characters. I'm content with where my main has been at, because he participated in Fiend War and he succeeded, so I'm happy with that. Let me go get my Ooh, Hawaii. Honolulu. Aloha. I usually have done it too many times, so I'm watching your stream right now. Oh, thanks RGG Drummondson. If you're in here, thank you very much for coming by. Ready to dominate these Taybbers runs? Because I'm going to be doing this 7 times. So, if you got some strong alts, by all means, bring them in. For anyone who wants to hear me talk about gibberish stuff, anyway, enough for that. Let's begin. Here we go again. 7 runs. Yesterday's stream, not one of my 7 runs had a gold card, but we did get some shining sky fragments. Our goal for today is to get 1 of each. 1 shining sky fragments for 1 of my characters, and I have a 7 times. I have 27 opportunities. What's 7 times 3? 21 opportunities to be able to get just 1 person to get a shining sky fragment. I'm sure I can be able to do it. It's possible. By the way, if the volume is still like acting up for people, please let me know and I'll try to make adjustments as I'm going. I want to make sure that there's an even balance between you hearing me talk and you hearing the lovely DFO. Don't worry, at some point in my stream I will learn how to like incorporate my own playlist, because I know most people who play this game, they don't even listen to the music on here, and I get that, but you're kind of missing out. I mean, some of the music here is actually pretty damn dope. Have you listened to Fight Club? Have you listened to the Fight Club dungeon area? It's nice. Uh-oh. Doesn't look like the connection is going good for anybody. Let me check. Actually, everyone is fairly average. They're not terrible. it's just player 3, but he's in Hawaii, so that's why. Or she. And in case anyone's wondering how you do that, for those who don't know, if you want to check the ping of your party members, just do the whole / monitor. That's MONITOR with the 2 forward slashes, and you can be able to check everyone's ping, including yours. But your ping will always show to be like -1, so you have to judge your ping based off the ping above it. I know we won't be able to win the fight, but let's see how much damage we get. Bring it close to death, that's good. Not to my liking, but it's whatever. Please healing me. Please healing me. Okay, never mind. Oh well, it's fine. It's just run one. Just run one, guys. Relax. I should be able to sticky kill. No, I couldn't. Cool. Alright. Cool. The game sound is still loud, the volume is still messed up. Lucky for blah 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 blah. Okay, so the volume is still loud. I guess I will just have to reduce everything. Is it okay? Is it better? I'm hoping it's better. Perhaps there's a volume setting for the streaming software itself rather than relying on DFO's volume. There's only 3 volumes that I see at the moment. The webcam volume, the mic audio, and the desktop audio. Maybe I can adjust the desktop audio and see if that makes a difference. I'm not entirely sure if it will. Actually, oh, you know what? It is the desktop audio, guys. It is. So let me try something. Hold on. It's gonna be loud for a minute, but give me a minute. Bring this down to 50. Yes, like right here. Is it slightly better now? Because I realize what the problem might be. Just let me know. See, I learn streaming as I go. I don't stream often, as you can clearly see. You said webcam. Your webcam might have a mic and it's picking up the game's sounds. The mic is only picking up my sounds, and like here's how I know that the desktop audio is what the issue is. Right now the game sounds are a lot softer. Yes, because Right now, as long as I'm in this window, I hovered my mouse over to the Streamlabs and I'm checking to see what volume channels are active. And right now, while I'm in the Streamlabs OBS software, the desktop audio is 0, like it's not picking up anything. But when I go to the DFO part and you actually hear everything, then if I look back at my OBS, that's when the volume starts, you know, fluctuating because it's picking up that sound only. So currently I have it at like half. I can reduce it even more if it's still a bit, you know, loud. I mean, of course my headset itself has its own volume that I can be able to raise or lower. I haven't gotten any feedback to see if that like affects the overall volume. I'll try right now. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is that I'm about to start lowering the volume from my headset itself. Did it make a difference? Did it make a difference at all? Just let me know in the comments. Hey! We did it! We got the shining sky fragments. Nice. Nice. Okay. So you said it's hard to tell. All right, you know what I'm gonna do now? I'm just going to lower it completely. Now I can't hear what's going on DFO, so I can't hear its volume on my end. If you guys can still hear it, if you guys can still hear the DFO volume as well as me talking, just let me know, and then that will confirm to me that me adjusting the volume from my headset does not affect the volume of the stream itself. That will confirm it. I just need to know if anyone hears anything DFO related. The Streamlabs seems to be picking up the audio from here, even though I can't personally hear it. So I'm pretty sure that the headset does not affect, like adjusting the volume on my headset does not affect the what you guys hear, because you go based off of the volume of the game client itself, maybe. Let me see. Yeah, you can still hear DFO. Okay, good to know. So that means it doesn't matter how loud, it doesn't matter how much I raise the volume on my end. It all depends on the game itself. So with that being said, because I need to find the perfect setting that I can be able to hear DFO and enjoy it well, and you guys can be able to hear DFO and not have it be too loud, because this is like the third time every time I stream that we come across this issue. Alright, let's try this. It's a bit on the soft side, so like I can probably make it a bit louder. Let me see. Like right here. Is it a little bit better? Is it a little bit like on the median side where you can hear everything nicely? Ow. What? I can't believe it. I can't believe we didn't just kill him right there and then. Ah! Damn it. Well, we did it. We got in under 3 runs. Nice on the stream too. I told my viewers that today we would get a gold roll and shine frags. Woo! That's what I'm fucking talking about. Yes, it's a fucking battle axe. Yes, I don't need it. But we accomplished the goal. Now, can I do it again? I got 6 more characters to do this on. So, hang tight. Hang tight to everyone. I know that. I know it's them, probably. Don't know if you two people are the people that were in my stream. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. But, thanks for coming by anyway. Let me switch my characters. I will be right back. Invite Clayle. We're going to start from the bottom and work our way up until we get to the easier people to do Taybbers on. Join the party. Give me the leader, bitch. Give me my crown. My crown, please. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Part 2. What's my kind of play style? I'm trying to figure out what class I want to play since I'm new and I haven't decided on demonic lands. So I just don't know which tree. What's your kind of play style? They're like Septic Club class. I saw that. Sky's Legacy. Yes. Fuck yeah. I like the Ghost Blade and the Demon Priest, but nothing else on classes stick out. But the Demonic Lancer is nice. So I'm just trying to figure out which set I want. Oh, well, it was nice running with you too, man. If you got any other characters or alternative characters, by all means, bring them in. Bring them in. Thank you. Okay, run 2. Let's go. I can get 2. I can definitely get 2. 2 shining sky fragments and 2 shines. 2 gold rolls, I mean. We can do it. You know why? Because I have the power of God and anime on my side. Let's go. Ow. Yes, DFO does have streamers. It's just that most of them are Chinese or Aegis Ricks. And I mean, there are some other ones. It's just that Aegis Rick is like the one who really tries. But I'm gonna be just, you know, a casual DFO streamer. I may not be like, you know, like I may not have like super exclusive content, but every day is gonna be a fun day. That's what I believe. Just hanging out with the DFO community. Please let us kill him before he does this. Shit. Please don't kill me. I said don't kill me. Thank you. This one's gonna be a doozy, guys. But it's okay. We went through much worse. At this point, I have too many pumpkins that missing a few does not matter. Let's keep them over here. Ow. Damn it. Nice. To be a monk master, your hands will have to get like strained. Either that or maybe my key binding are just a little bit off, but I have been used to this since Nex and DFO times, and I am not gonna change now. I mean, there have been a little bit of changes here and there, but nothing drastic. It's still the same traditional key binding set that I gave myself in the past. You know, I'm actually impressed with our damage output. Yeah, it's not a one cycle, but considering like what we had, I'm pretty impressed. Let's double check who we have actually. That's Harlem. That's all Harlem epics for a Seder. You're good. You're average. Well, no, not average. I would say you are above average. But it's nothing to, you know, come home. It's nothing to bring the cows home to. Please kill him before he does his thing. Ah! Damn it. But he was like vulnerable for like a minute. Hello? Okay. Being a good pilot's more important. What is movement? What is movement? Whoops. Is movement a big problem in this game? I don't know what you mean by that when you say movement. Like moving around places, or like actual movement speed like I'm doing right here? Like, I don't know if that question was like pertaining to just DFO in general, or maybe you were asking a question and pertains to monks. Because one thing about monks I would have to say is that there is such a thing as too much movement speed. Yeah, I get that you're DPS and all that, but you kind of want to try to be as stationary as possible when it comes to hitting a single target. Because if you go too far to the left or to the right, depending on where you're aligned, you can miss out on some key shots. Like, say like nuclear punch, for instance. There have been times where if you watch carefully with how I've been playing my monk, I missed out on some key like really strong moves because I was like off position by like the x-axis or y-axis by just a margin. So you gotta be careful with that. Monks only have like a limited number of like center moves where you can actually pull an enemy to yourself. They're limited on that. Oh my goodness. Most monk masters know the art of duck and sway canceling. I know it, and I can apply it in PvE as well as PvP, but I am more so catered towards just using all of my abilities in the smoothest way possible. Oh my goodness, get up. God, he's annoying. Can't wait to be done with this one. Okay, I guess I'll die then. You gave favoritism to the absolute worst person in the list. She's better, but you could have just given it to me. I mean, come on, man. I'm your favorite. I'm your favorite, clearly. Whoop. And she died. Wrong person to give favoritism to, boys. Even if you're super. Are you gonna bring me back? No? Okay. Just checking. God, this one's cancer. Oh, I stunned him. God, everyone's dying. And to all my viewers, let this be a lesson to you that this is why people do sell. This is why people buy runs. This is why people buy runs. We have no choice but to retry, but it's okay. I'd recommend watch Aegis Rick's video series DFO Blitz or DFO Charge at Kodak. When I think of your name Kodak, I think of batteries. There are Kodak batteries, right? I mean, they may not be spelled exactly like your name, but I'm pretty sure there are Kodak batteries. That's the only reason I'm thinking about them. Kodak. There should be, I think they are Kodak brand batteries. Possibly. Okay. All right, that one went much smoother. That's good. Now the semi-real challenge. Let's see how smoothly we can take him out. Oops. That almost killed me. Oh, that's not good. I'm sure the Hecate could have revived me, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to use up the time. God, she keeps dying. We should be able to kill him. There we go. Woo! We are done with this guy. Should I bring my Crusader now? Is it time to bust out my Crusader? Yeah, I think it's time to bust out my Crusader. I'm gonna show y'all how you really Crusader run. Give it like a few seconds, they'll be back. But for now, let me switch to you. This is now part 3. And like I said, for all of you people that are viewing, by all means, don't be shy. If you got some alts that are strong enough to do Taybbers and you want to come along, go for it. This is the satyr that you're going to be working with right here. So, I'm kind of decked out a little bit. Got some enchants here and there. Nothing crazy. The important shit. I remember you, Axe Fun. Re-King. Let's skip you for a minute. You know what? Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? Because we're probably not going to get anything better at the moment. And, you know, he put in the effort of putting in the the enchantment, so definitely. You did not put in as much effort, so I cannot bring you. Re-King comes first. Axe Fun. You are fun. He has a lot of noob-friendly mechanics. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Man, I want to get in on this conversation. But you guys are having fun, so I won't bother you. Just enjoy. Alright, team. Let's move out. By the way, I didn't even realize which one of you guys is the strongest. Who's going to be my favorite? It is most likely going to be the Black Widow. But just in case, double check you again. Yeah, it's the Black Widow. What? I don't have 15 terraniums. Are you kidding me? I'm not that broke. Hold on a minute, guys. I promise you I'm not broke. Oh wait, duh, I forgot the whole... I keep forgetting. This is why you exist. This is why you exist. For shit like that. This is why you exist. Alright, let's go, guys. Axe Fun, if you're here, you're gonna be my favorite for this run. If you are in the stream and you hear me talk to you, respond with a nice smiley face. Fucking favorite to the wrong person. Oh well. Streaming, by the way. No, I'm not the DPS. Absolutely not. I just misclicked. Man, just misclicked. Can you kill this thing? Thank you. Though I could see a Hecate, or I don't know how you say that word. Hecate? I'm gonna say Hecate. I could see a Hecate being a DPS. They got, I feel they got the potential damage output. Definitely. Nice. Alright, nice. This is pretty much the speed that you would get if you had a full Harlem Epic party in a Taybbers run. This is why you normally, ironically, see Taybbers epics in Taybbers runs and nowhere else. Like, I mean, like when it comes to Taybbers, people would usually prefer that you have Taybbers epics in the Taybbers run, if possible. But it's okay. I gotcha. Nope. Gosh, I didn't think we'd be this weak. Even the Harlem Epic Crusader had better runs than this. But I think it's because the people who were doing the damage dealing had better gear than the people that I have, even with what I have. Oh well. It's all for the sake of helping people. That's who I am. Just this one. Go. Need to get 2 more doll stacks. There we go. Alright, let's speed you guys up again. This should last us all the way to the boss. Oh. Well, I guess that's one way to get my doll stacks back to maximum. God, we are seriously lacking in the damage department. Hope we can get something off this. I should be able to block her at this point, so let me see if I can. Got it. Okay, that should be it. Jeez. That was oh wait, we're not done. I thought that was 3 runs. Oh man. Oh, I'm gonna need a strong satyr when I get on my main. I see some questions that regard the Hecate. I'll respond to them in a little bit. I'm sorry if I'm not responding to them right now. The fact that you have to use an awakening on shackled Krefos proves how little DPS we have right now. But we're getting through. Because we have no choice. I missed my harvest stack. You do whatever you can. Oh, I forgot to do the second awakening. I'm sorry. I mean, I may as well just do it now. It really does not matter. Just get as much damage output as we can. Alright, good. Whoa, that was a struggle. 3 minutes each, man. But we did it. Okay, I'm bringing. This calls for the big. This calls for the big guns. We got to bring our main here. And for the sake of time, I really gotta bring in these big people there. I joined you guys, but nah. It's no different from the parties I've had. So let's just keep it up, shall we? Yay. Taybbers Part 4. Man, you guys have been talking a storm. I don't have a Hecate, but does she generate enough dolls in your option, or how often she uses them in her skills? To answer your question, Joker's Grave, before they updated this, the Hecate, how do you say it? Is it Hecate or Hecate? It's Hecate. You know, I'm saying Hecate. I don't give a fuck. It's my fucking stream. The Hecate, before the revamp, the character revamp that we had like a week ago or so, she started off with 3 stacks, and you had to use either Harvest or your Bramble Prison or whatever to get the 4th stack. Now she just starts with 4 stacks automatically. So I would prefer to use the Hot Affection. That's a very lewd name, by the way, Hot Affection. Why would a little girl have hot affection for someone? I know why it's called that, but when you take it out of the context, it sounds very seductive. Anyway, when she uses her speed move, I use 1 speed move on the entire party and then get another stack, use another speed move, and then use my Bramble Prison to bring my stack back to 4. So that way everybody has 2 stacks of flame on them while I still have max doll stacks. So that's a good way to make use of your stuff. I will bring this one in, definitely. I will not bring you in because this... No. Even if you got... you do got good emblems and all that, but this, no, can't do that. Takes too long. You'll find somebody, just not this party. Please them lolly fans. Oh, it's Garden of Pain? That's the name of the move? I thought it was Bramble. Where did I get Bramble Prison from? Is Bramble Prison a league skill? Bramble Prison. I feel like that is a move that Maokai would have. Bramble Prison? That's her first AoE. Okay. Oh, okay, so it is Bramble. Okay, so it is Bramble Prison. I also think, well, I think it may also be a name of a skill in, of a skill in DFO as well, so probably. I remember Light Crystal. I don't recall if I brought her in my party. But considering that you put some effort into what you got, I will bring you in. The Arubis. Play safe, please. I like you. The Arubis. You put some effort into your shit. Looks like it. Oh, nope, that killed it. That killed it. This weapon killed it. No. Nope, not doing it. How you doing, Light Crystal? We played before, did we not? Where are all these strong people at, man? Most of your gear is inferior. No. You're not worth it. We can find someone better, maybe. I'm not trying to be elitist, but we can find. It's fucking 12. Oh, it's 12:03 a.m. God damn. Time sure fly. Didn't I just start streaming at like 9? What time is it? Well, I've only been streaming for an hour, so. Oh, yeah. That male spit just whispered me to join my Fiend War in Chinese. No, that's not. See, that's why I didn't bring him. That's exactly why I didn't bring him. Bacon Apocalypse, why don't you join my Taybbers runs, man? Where's that one person at? His name was, God, what was his name? He was the male brawler who was just extremely strong. Where is he at? Where's that? Where's that legendary male brawler who's in my Twitch? You main male brawler. Do you like spamming your literally 0-second cooldown skill just because? There's not too much. You're like Crystal's right. There's not too many male male exorcists here because we're just a dying class. I mean, come on. Yeah, strength and throw. I love it when they spam that skill. It's just it's so good. Can I check my like recently played with people and I can find them from there? Lazy Power, Light Jack, Yarny, Apen, Yuri, Milk Soraka, Samaris, EDMT. None of you guys are the people I'm looking for. It's all good though. What about you? Why don't you join my fucking party, asshole? I guess I won't find that male brawler anymore, guys. Oh well. Honestly, I feel like I don't have a choice but to bring him. And he's even whispering to me. Do I bring him, guys? Should I bring him? Should I bring this guy? Do I need some help? Wow, Bacon just said like hell no. Should have taken the Urubus, he was free. Brain Ghost. Oh god, you're even worse. I don't need a Rosar. If you want to come, that's great. Just bring a DPS or something. I don't need a satyr. I got a satyr. Bring your main. I'll take you along. Also, guys, I mean, feel free to follow me as well. I mean, I got 2 followers today, so that's great. I had like 4 yesterday, so I'm getting followers every stream, so I'm happy about that. But I'll try to make the effort to stream every single day, depending on how I feel or my mood. So feel free to come through, you know, if you want. Yeah, he called me daddy. No, sir. I have a reserved spot. Sorry. There, now I won't feel bad. Oh, there you are. Ooh, this... Dang, you should have... I could kick out someone and bring this person, but that would be a dick move, and I'm not trying to be a dick right now. If this person can just hold tight until I host again, if I do, then I'll definitely bring you. Let me whisper them actually. Neciya. If you don't find a party by the time I'm done, I will bring you on my alt. Okay? You have other characters. Yeah, I know you. I know you got your Crusaders and all that. So yeah, we got you. We're covered here. As long as you're trying to join the party. By the way, guys, this person right here. Let me view their info. This is Tiger's Eye, who's in the chat right now. This is Tiger's Eye 85. He is the main man of the Valor Guild that we're both in. So he's pretty up there. Pretty up there. All the good stuff. You already know what his buff enhancement is, so I don't have to check it. But yep, all good. All right. Other than that, we are all set, people. Let's begin run number 4. This should be much faster now. I promise. We're not gonna deal with no 3-minute runs. Not while I'm on my main. I only bring the best of the bunch, or the best that I could find. At the time, depending on how I feel. I see you, Rosar. You're pretty confident in our damage output to bring out your second awakening this early. And considering how fast we blew up Krefos, I can see why. Now this is a Taybbers run, people. That's a Taybbers run. That is what your Taybbers run should consist of. Look at that, half already. And then this is when we finish them. You guys, I don't know, for the people who tuned in, who tuned around yesterday, for the first time ever, I had a Taybbers run when I was using my Lolly Satyr, that we actually beat the boss before she could even use her first gimmick. Like, the moment she landed, in like 7 seconds she died. Not even joking. I should have this shit on my Twitch channel. You can go watch it for proof. That was incredible. I never thought that that would happen. But when the damage is there, the damage is there. And this was during, I think during that time, the legendary brawler that, the legendary male brawler was in that party as well, so he graced me with his presence. This damage. Look at that shit. Much better. Whoops. I miss having Neo Premium contract. But I don't have the money to give myself that right now. The struggle is all too real, guys. Oh, you know what I should do? I should do a Imperial hard mode. That's what I didn't do. I don't know if I did that yesterday. So I need to make sure I do that on my routine list of things to do. Holy shit, did he die? I didn't even look at his health. Is Krefos a he or a she? I think Krefos is a male, and yeah, Krefos is the male. And the boss is the female, even though the boss sounds like a male. So for anyone who thought that the boss is a male, I don't blame you if you thought that way, but no, that is a female. I mean, just listen to her majestic voice. You probably can't hear it because of all this mayhem, but she has a very sexy voice. It's a very nice, great voice. I didn't set up my skills properly, but it's whatever. We have the damage. Who cares? Awesome. Nice, another Rift Sensor Stone. Press 1A like 5 times, but it didn't go off. Well, that means you didn't press 1A, man. Woo! We did it! Yeah! I don't know if anyone's seen it, but apparently someone posted a proc meme build on Reddit. Playing a physical exorcist is torture. Well, you know what? It's the torture that I'm willing to deal with. It's the torture that I'm willing to deal with. Because the physical exorcist was the very first character I've ever made in DFO history. It was, in fact, it was because I was just interested in the priest class. And I just said, you know, I'm just going to make an exorcist because they seem like the well-rounded type. I don't want to go too deep in one path over the other. So I just decided I'm just going to be the exorcist. However, the monk, when I first discovered them, they at first were my favorite. Like, they were my favorite subclass to play. But the exorcist is my most well-rounded subclass to play. The most well-rounded. Like, I just have them mastered. Like, they were the first subclass I've ever mastered, and the monks were the technical class, which I got a very firm grip on to the point where I can PvE with ease. But there are some people out there who can PvE with monks in a PvP-like style, and you'd be like, God damn, how are they doing all that? You'd ask yourself, if you ever went into like a PvP match with them, how are you going to survive? Keyword, you don't. Because any monk you see on PvP, they have to be gods in order to be doing it. They have to be gods. I was looking for the marionette buff icon. What? Buff icon? Absolutely not. What now? Sure. Maybe it went on a glitch cooldown. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. She said that she pressed the thing like 5 different times and nothing happened. I'm not sure why it didn't happen, but I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure she used it. That's how we got that damage output to defeat him. I'm using the Arad Senki voice pack, and Harbert sounds more feminine. Well, that's good to know. Because the one that's played right now is goddamn. That is as manly as manly gets. Yeah, we're done. But what did I say I was gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna do Imperial. Oh, Imperial doesn't show up on the list here. That sucks. Let's go do it the hard way. The common weakness looks like an even blend of light and water. We will choose water because I can generate light on my own. Alright, let's get started. Yeah, did the season mode, did the season 4 medals come in yet, or are we still waiting on that shit? And this is all without the use of power-ups, by the way, guys. This is just pure fucking... This is just pure power of the fucking lolly satyr. Alright, for these two I will use the power-ups because I'm running out. I may actually get a perfect time. Hold on. I may do it. This has to one-shot. There we go. 1 minute 47 seconds. I think my best time was... Actually... No, I think this is my best time now. 1 minute 47 seconds. Yeah. I think that's my best time now, so... There, it's recorded now, so 1 minute 47 seconds. Yeah, the dark side, the star medals there, they haven't came in yet, so just these two for now. No one needs any darks. Well, actually, no, I can take the dark sources. That's fine. I can take the dark sources. Because I can use the dark sources to buy more Luke related oh, wrong one. Sorry. This is what I was looking for. How much is it to get 50? Just 800? Oh, easy. Nice. That reminds me. Let me switch over to you. I need to go to a particular area. I don't know if you guys know about it, but I'm pretty sure you do. Let's just go. You'll see. Damn, you got 2 Harbert beads from the Lost Treasure? You pig-ass bitch. Damn. Wish I got that kind of luck. Shop. Fateful Determinations. I got a solid 5,000 of these. I need to make sure I buy all of these. If pop. Like, you can only get 8 per week, though. Alright, we're done here. They need to have a dock that can take you just straight here. You know, I would continue with the stream, but because I realized that it's 12:26, and I'm sorry to the people who were just, you know, wanted to chill out a little bit longer, I actually am going to go ahead and just end the stream here because I work at Amazon as the pick, like in the pick department, so I have to be there at 7:30 a.m. and I will be staying there until 6 p.m. And yes, you have to be on your feet throughout the entire like 10-hour plus shift, so it's not fun. It's not fun. And I don't really like the job, but one day I will get something different and it will come about. But I'm just gonna have to keep waiting. But I do appreciate everyone who has stuck around. I really do, Renault, for real, I really do. I'm just trying to think like What am I gonna do? Should I do other verse? Should I do? At least I have an income. Yeah, I know. It's always good. All right. But thank you for everyone who has been here. Yes, I will most likely stream tomorrow. Same old, same old. You know, who knows? We may find something that we may actually, like. So, yay! But yeah, we're done here. So, thank you guys again for tuning in. I'm gonna be out of here. You can always just message me on what's up, what's up. Do I still do Luke hard mode? No, because I'm too lazy. Um by the time I finish all of the daily assignments that I set for myself when I log on DFO, I look at Luke hard mode. I'm like, okay, it's there. Do I feel like doing it? No. I would like to, just to get that nice sexy border whenever I'm in joining a party. That way people know that I mean business. But no, not not exactly. Not exactly. I mean, I know I'm sure eventually at some point I will, but for the time being, I'm just relaxing. I'm not trying to, overstress myself with all the other dailies I gotta do on DFO, with all the events they keep just spitting out in my face. DFO is a full-time fucking job. And considering how much my feet hurt when I got back from work, I'm surprised I'm even streaming for an hour and 38 minutes and 48 seconds and counting. But I do it because I love DFO and I want to be in touch with a small portion of the community. I may not be remembered, but that's fine. I have good memories here and there. So, well, you're sitting down too. Yeah, I know. So my feet are well rested now, but when I get up to walk, sometimes my body can be a little bit groggy. Um, I could get something to eat. I need to drink more water though. I need to refill this because I need to stay hydrated, as Dunkmaster Darius would say. I'm probably gonna end up playing League anyway, regardless. I just don't feel like doing anything right now. But yeah, we are done here. So thank you guys again for watching the stream. Like I said, for like the third fucking time. I just don't know when to end it. But we're gonna end it now. So your witch is 11 out of 12 Taybbers. Oh man, good job. You're almost done, dude. Just keep on keeping on, and you're gonna make it. But yeah, I'm gonna need one more drop or purchase. Um, Honestly, just go with the purchase. It's guaranteed. You only have like a few more days, maybe like one more week of grinding. That's all you need. You got it. But yeah, we're done here, guys. So take care, goodbye, and I will see you all next time. Peace.